sound channel. There we go. Whoop, press the wrong button. Sound on everything. Mic cutting in and out, is that going to be a problem? Trying to get a sound bit. It is cutting in. Okay. Well then, let's other one. That fixed. Okay. That one needs. Oh, it is. Is that fixed at all? Because it doesn't seem like it is. It doesn't sound like it is. It doesn't look like it is. Much worse. Okay, nope, that is much, 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 much worse. All right, we'll see if that fixes it. There. If I put the wire to the second mic there, hopefully that will breaking up. Well, unfortunately, both of my mics be what they are. This is gonna have to be the best we can do today. I am so sorry about that. I will have to look tomorrow. All right, so today is harvest time. I did do a little bit of harvesting and grinding and all that off camera, just because it was going to take us so long to get some stuff that we desperately needed to progress. I did unlock the ecosystem, so that's helpful. And I did a lot of harvesting, so that's going to be helpful. Right? There it is. Like, you won't let me pick it up. Why not? No, it'll let me pick it up. Forget it. Okay. I created and built an ecosystem real quick. I'll show it to you. And I also have been working at mine. Getting enough stuff. I've also been working towards getting enough stuff to start, like, really building things out. That's the button. That's the button I'm looking for. Button. There we go. Oh. Go get that last honey before I forget. Thank you. Yeah, I told you I've been working on harvest. Well, everything except the one we bark. I keep forgetting to go upstairs and harvest the tree. I told you that was going to be a problem, right? That I was just going to continually forget to harvest the tree bark. I told you that was going to be a problem, right? And here we are. It's a problem. There we go. No, we desperately need to unlock, get tree bark going. Because we need to make tree seed. We are going to need you to make tree. I told you I was having trouble with that, right? Alright, we need sulfur. We need fertilizer. Yeah. Not worried about explosives yet. I need sulfur, I need fertilizer. We're okay on osmium. We could use the zoolite. We could use some iridium. A lot of uranium. I need to condense down some of the super alloy, but otherwise we're good on super alloy. We need more of almost all. Ooh, we need more silicone badly. We want to set up a tier 3 extractor for silicone only. Oh, right. I did get a pulsar quartz meteor while I was off screen. I did get a pulsar quartz meteor and I let it ram in my head. So that it would break on my balcony. So I could get it easy. Because there was no flipping way I was letting a pulsar quartz meteor go. I'm not crazy. Okay. And we have more bees, so I can put down more outdoor farm. Is the thing. Let's go check on the ecosystem. But I was going to show you all the ecosystem. Put it lakeside. Here it is. ecosystem. Yeah, it pulls in whatever larvae is available. So we're going to start to get butterfly larvae. Okay. I think it's just a purple storm. I don't think. Yeah, but see, I told you we got bees. We got a ton of bees. There we go. I got a ton of bees. So we can start working on outdoor farms. For that, we are going to need more fertilizer and more tea fertilizer. So we're going to start working on fertilizer. How are we on algae? More algae. We need more bacteria and more mutagens, so we're going to need a lot more algae. I will have to work on that. But yes, we're good. So the next thing I'm gonna think we're gonna do, let's go look at the mines and everything. Perfect. Zoolite. I need uranium. Okay. After this, we're gonna harvest the guy. This is just gonna be a day of like harvesting, I think. Where I'm just gonna like wander around and harvest all of our machines. Thought I saw a butterfly perched over here. Huh. I have to go lakeside to get to the iridium mine. Thank you. And I should probably harvest the basic mine. I actually might want to put down the last mine that we can as a silicone mine over here by the basics, because we are really hurting for silicone, and we have been for a while. Because silicone makes bioplastic, so probably good. Also check and see how we are on nitrogen. No, it's not nitrogen. It's methane. Methane! Check and see how we are on methane. My mouse stopped responding because it was on the cord. That'll do it every time. Thank you. Okay, methane. How are we doing on that? Perfect. You. Let's head upstairs real quick. Actually, gonna upstairs. Guess why? I'm trying to remember to harvest this more often than I do. We're gonna go downstairs. Actually not sure if we need squash. I know we need mushroom. And I know we need eggplants, and we're full up on beans. I will check the squash though. I think we might need a little squash, but not like a lot of it. Okay. Downstairs. Okay. Go. Like I said, I know we need eggplants. Not sure on squash though. How are we doing here? Pull up again. Okay. You're not good? What are we missing? Probably water if I were to hazard a guess. Sulfur. No, we have sulfur. What is it? Algae? Okay, we're out of algae. Okay. Lakeside it is. We need to go get more algae. Lakeside we go. I also need to pick up more water because I know we've been hurting for water as well. So hard. Water. Like if you hold still, you start to stink. I love the water, don't you? It's just that harvesting the algae. Otherwise, I love the water. I kind of wish they gave you some manner of buoyancy. As it is, they make it act like you've got weight belts on while snorkeling. Okay. That's how people think actual us, I think. Very weight belt. Think to bottom. Okay. There we go. That'll help get the fertilizer running. We need more though. We're gonna need a lot more. I'm not kidding. A ton more. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Oh, inventory's full again. Perfect. That's actually what I wanted. I wanted inventory full so that we could take this back with us. Because we're going to need to take this back with us. I'm also going to need to harvest the ecosystem again. Get out of that. We're not doing anything. Well, it's not algae this time. It might be eggplant, actually. Nope, it's sulfur. Alright, well, I knew we were running low on sulfur, so let's go down to the waterfall. Fine. Grab that. Thank you. Back up here. Sulfur. You. There we go. That's running again. I gotta remember to go upstairs. Gotta harvest the tree bark again. I mean, it regenerates fast usually, but I have to continually remember to check, and I don't remember to check. I have a problem remembering to check. Alright. Back down the lakeside. Because we still need algae. Done with algae. Oh. We're never done with algae. Alright. Anything else down here? Anything at all? Nope. Not yet. Okay, fantastic. Then let's go harvest the ecosystem, and then we'll come back down and get the water. Ooh, more bees. At least I think that was a bee. That might have been a butterfly. Found out yesterday it might be a butterfly. Okay. Ooh, we're filled up on commons. This is where I've been putting the overflow temporarily. Here, butterfly. Bee. Perfect. I need more bees. Go. Full. Perfect. Okay. There. Now. Water, and then we'll go back to harvesting the plants. I'm pretty sure the plants need to be harvested again. Like, hopefully the plants need to be harvested again. And if not, then we will just build more. Okay. Live out here. I don't need a... Okay. Wonder if we can recycle the common larva yet. I know there's like a thing where you can build common larva at some point. But I'm not sure when that happened. Run out of here. Wash. I knew it. Eggplants. We're out of eggplants. Gosh. Eggplant. We're out of eggplant. Okay, squash is over there. Okay. Here we might as well grab more honey as well. Thank you. Okay. Fantastic. Squash. I should really label these. Mushroom. Sorry, eggplant, mushroom. Cocoa. Wheat. Honey. almost full on the honey is good because we're going to need to start making superfood. Where are we going? Waterfall. I was gonna go to Waterfall because we're also out of sulfur. I'm not sure how full this is. Not even. Okay. Full. Okay. I actually pause you. Take that. That in there. I need to label these. Boom. I need to label these real fast so I stop forgetting what goes where. Cobalt. Alloy. There we go. So I know it's annoying that I'm doing this, but done. Bioplastic. Way we remember what goes where. Got the slash, please. Pity. I don't know how much more obsidian we're gonna. It's possible that we just like haven't come across something that like demands obsidian yet, right? Water. Heart. Honey. This will also give me like a minute while a lot of my stuff, while a lot of my mines work their magic. Fertilizer. I probably horrifically misspelled that, but that's fine. This is what, Shunga? Estra? Close enough. Sepia. And Nulla. Nulla. Farm. Actually, mine. I remember it being spelled like Lima, almost. Something like that. What are you? Rella? Then Full of art. Actually, would like to change that to silk. Take the oxygen out, because that way the silk is over here with the fabric and the smart fabric. And the oxygen for now. Ox. Okay. Larva. Common. Common. Rare. Perfect. That I'm going to leave unlabeled because that's just overflow. It's fine. Boards. Rockets. Pull to fly. Good. Overflow. Which right now is just squash. And finally, eggplant. Okay, great. Just overflow back here. Not even something I'm going to worry about. This is also overflow. We can have most of this. There. 6. Are low on water, so we can actually move water up here. Fantastic. And then we'll just bleed. Chip. So that labels just about everything. We do need start collecting silk. Get the tree bark. And down we go. So that we can silk in and the tree bark. Perfect. Okay. Let's go harvesting. There we go. Back to the harvest now that we've organized everything. Technically, I need to break a lot of those up, right? Like, technically, we're going to need 2 cabinets. For fertilizer, we're going to need to break up the tree seed. Technically, all of that stuff is going to need to get broken up. But for now, technically, to break all that stuff up. There we go. Okay, upstairs. We've got to harvest the other plant. You. Just so that we can have enough. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Downstairs. Where'd we leave? Go. Rooms. Done. Okay, cool. Fantastic. All right. Well. How are we doing on fine on method? Go get some more sulfur. More sulfur. We desperately need more sulfur. Another one where I'm seriously considering putting up like a second sulfur mine. Just cause we need so much sulfur, but I think we're actually probably better served using our last osmium rod for birds for a silicone mine. Won't get this till 36. I mean, we're at 23, but that's still going to be a while out. We are close to breathable atmosphere though, so that'll be fun. Okay. Let's talk. I don't want to do it, but we're going to do it. Those. One of those. 3 of those. And we're going to do something that I will probably regret. But here we go. Poppycock. That there. Put the beacon back up. Thick mines. Am I going to regret this? Yeah, probably. But I kind of need it. Guess another uncommon thing. Yes, more uncommons, thank you. Desperately need uncommons. Okay, and it looks like the algae's ready to harvest again. Or at least mostly ready. I'll come back with an empty bag for that. Any more of those hanging around? Don't need the commons. Do you have any more of those? No? Yeah, okay. Oh, right. I forgot I need water. Speaking of needing water, since I'm here, we might as well harvest these. Before we head back. Thank you. That's oxygen. I want water. Okay. We did get a couple new uncommons. We got a new rare. And we got more butterflies. Now, let's talk exterior grow farm. I can't yet. That's why. Thank you. That's why I needed more fertilizer. So we could talk exterior grow farm. So, I can put out new farm. Thank you. We're not done by any stretch of the imagination. Largely because I have more bees. As long as I have more bees, we're gonna do more. Turn it off for just for the moment. That's nice. I want it. Thank you. Okay. We'll do one. Nope. Nothing of interest there. Alright, cool. Fantastic. Then we are free to go boop. And get more of those down. That's 10 outdoor farms that we have out and ready. That's 10, 17, 19, 20, 21. Currently have 21 grow farms ready for the planting. And we have 4 types of seeds. Okay. make this an even 22. You. If we make it an even 20, then we can say 5 of each type of seed out here. I'm subtracting the other 2 because we have the cocoa and the wheat, right? Three, 4, 5. Do I want to worry about beets? Well, I mean, I probably should, right? Long term, like we should probably worry about it. Did I just put the squash down? Squash. No, I put mushrooms. Squash it. Okay. 5. Okay, yes. Let's just get all right, so we need 3 more squash, 4 more mushrooms, more eggplant, 5 beets. Go back here. 4 of those. 5 of those. No, I think we only need 4 of these. And 2 of those, right? I think is what we need. So let's go. 1, 2. Four. 5. Will be I'm gonna focus on the mushrooms last because like I don't need that many at the moment. So if my count is off, I'd rather focus on the ones that we super need. Yeah. So my count was a little off. Fine. Like I said, I'd rather count on this. I'd rather work with the stuff we super need right now. Right now we don't super need. I don't super need at the moment. But we really need mushroom and squash and eggplant. Right? We really need mushroom, squash, and egg. Because bean seed is just used to make food. And I have a ton of that. But what we don't have a ton of is like the stuff we need to make Tier 2 fertilizer and regular fertilizer and bioplastics. Need all of that. How are we doing on squash? Another 8. Five, 7, 8. Definitely need the flow on that. Okay. So that'll get us everything we need for now. I'm not going to worry about the honey since we're almost full. I know we have like 3 slots left for that, but I'm not going to get super about it. There we go. Okay, fantastic. How are we doing on water? We're good there. Right, we were hurting for sulfur and silicone. So let me go. Waterfall. Still not a full locker, but I'll take what I can get. Not right. Now that I'm thinking about it. Should I have thought of that earlier? Yes. Did I not? Uh-huh. Forgot. I'm very good at forgetting. Stuff is something that I am very good at forgetting. Okay, we need water, we need algae, we need... Don't actually need... silicone! I came here to collect silicone. Might as well collect from this while we're here. I know why I came lakeside. You think I forgot? I absolutely forgot. I mean, didn't forget. I absolutely forgot why. Okay. I have a thing for overflow back here, but quite honestly, the iron can go upstairs. I just never sorted it out. Right, the overflow on iron can actually go upstairs. I am keeping the overflow on aluminum temporarily for very specific. Right? For very specific. Okay, now back to the lake. Fine. Yes, please. I need more water. Yes, I could do with a little drink for reminding me. Okay, absolutely. Why do they make this so hard to get up on it? I will be taking all of that. Okay. Larva. That can go there. Uncommon. There. Rare can go there. And water. Oh, good. We finally have some overflow on water. Thank goodness. All right, so we're caught up on water. How are we doing on algae? How we're doing on algae, then... Oh, remind me when we get back, I should absolutely go get the tree bark, because I forgot about the tree bark again. As long as you keep moving, you stay at the same level. But the instant you stop moving, you fall to the ground. That's kind of an annoyance. You can't back up. Or at least it's not always letting me back up. Right? Like if I hit the lake bottom, it doesn't always let me swim back up unless I hit the spacebar. Which is annoying. But okay. That's fine. I wish they had some kind of boil. That would be nice. I love it when you can pick them up and find you. Click, click, click. Oh, inventory full. Not what I was aiming for. That's the button I was aiming for. Thank you! Okay. Back home. Drop this where it belongs. Unpin. For now. Back to the lakeside. I forgot. We gotta go home. We gotta go home. We gotta go. I know I just got here, but we gotta go home. I told you to remind me to go get the tree bark. I forgot to go get the tree bark. We gotta go get the tree bark. Really gotta work harder at remembering the tree bark. Because we are gonna need a lot of tree bark going forward. Tree bark is used to make tree seeds, and we are going to need to make tree going forward. Okay, now we go to the lakeside. And now that we've gone back to the lakeside, we go back to the lakeside. Such a satisfying little click, too. Alright, there we are. Oh, more full on algae, which is good. Not full enough. We're gonna need more algae. We're gonna need a ton more algae, because not only do we need it to make there. Not only do we need it to make back to the lakeside. The world was turning blue. Is there a reason why? I know we're full up on algae, but I'm just gonna harvest the rest of it for good measure. over here. Okay, cool, perfect. Think that's it. I don't think there's any more right now. Some of it's grown in. Fine. I expect it to grow back in. That's good. It's still growing though, so we're all set. Go. Yay. That. What are we doing? Taking it. I can't do the other one yet. We don't have enough inventory space. Let's go over to the overflow. Have that. Have an uncommon. I have a rare. Have butterfly. Galaxiae is new. Okay, we're doing better. Sulfur. Let's put this back on working on fertilizer for a bit. And I will go back to harvesting how long until drones, by the way? 45. We're barely at 24. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay. There we go. I did not realize I had more bees. I have more. That one didn't sequence, but it was set up to be another bee. Fun. I do need more. Oh, we're not done with the outdoor garden. I'm not even close to done with the gardens outside. We need plenty more for the garden. Right? The outside gardens need a ton more. We're not even close to done. Right. We're not even close to done with the outside gardens. They need tons more. Aren't ready yet. Nope, just a bee. Thought I saw an uncommon. Nope, just a bee. Exact same sound as the inventory full, eh? As collecting the algae. I can think of words. We only need like 4 mushrooms. Fill up anyway. Definitely mine. Thank you. Definitely mine, thank you. Okay. Now, mushrooms are completely full. Great. That. You. So once we have this full of T1 fertilizer, we're going to turn half of it into is the plan. But we are going to need more. Please tell me you're ready. I mean, you're not full, but you're better than nothing, so let's take it. There we go. Okay. We're close to full on fertilizer, which is fantastic. But we're still going to need to do T2 fertilizer, bacteria, and mutagen. Bacteria is going to kill me on salt. Well, bacteria will be fine. It's fertilizer. Question. Okay, this doesn't require sulfur. Perfect. Three more and we're good. Swap it over. Immediate swap over. And tell me, what do you say you're missing? We have plenty of squash, we have plenty of methane, probably out of algae, if I were to hazard a guess. Yep. Always algae. Always algae. I consider putting up more algae generators. I mean, we'll see, right? Like, if the algae is not ready to be picked, then we'll have to put up more algae generators. Fine, though. Ooh, that's close to fun. It'll be ready in like a second. Hey, we got the teleporter. Yay! Okay. Okay, that side's not ready, so we gotta go this way. It will be ready in a second. It'll be fine. Maybe we should consider putting up another algae generator or two. I mean, I kind of don't want to do that. Well, that one's only 7. So that one won't be ready in a minute. 5. Really? $75. Y'all are lagging pretty far behind here. But, like, I don't want to do that. But I do want to do it, but I don't want to do it. Does that make any sense to any? Yay! More bees. Thank you. Okay. That's going into 1. More bee. Yay. Okay. will be easier. We're only going with half the locker, so we're only doing 5 rows. And it only takes 1 algae instead of this, which takes 3. So this one will be easier on my resources, but nothing. All right. Let's go back down to the lake. Actually, let's go upstairs and get a snack. Getting quite hungry. Am I mostly going to get a snack so that I can procrastinate and let the algae grow? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. We're also going to need to start making soon. I haven't been prioritizing that because we've had some, but we are very much running out. Quickly, we are running out. Real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast, real fast. Before I forget. Because y'all know I'm about to forget. Again. Okay. Y'all know I'm about to forget again. To harvest the tree. Okay. Want to go lakeside real quick? So I can start harvesting more algae. Thank you. There it is. Thank you. Anything else? This one it looks like. Inventory is actually full, which we... I don't hear the winds, but the sky do be purple. Right? Like, I don't hear the wind, but the sky is purple. Interesting. That's honey. I wanted algae. Okay, that'll be more than enough to finish off our fertilizers. Right, we're already at 2.5 of 5 bars. Oh, oh, oh. I forgot. Go back here. The algae in the overflow? We did. It used up all the algae in the overflow. Did want to check that. Sun used all the algae in the overflow. There we go. Okay, doing more wheat over here. Perfect. Because after this, we're going to have to make food, and then we're going to have to make... Well, I can make food on another processor. But after this, we are going to have to make bacteria. The other thing that's going to, like, cost us a lot of algae. I'm going to need a lot more bacteria so we can make a lot more mutagen. Okay, better. That's 3. Next round would be 4, and then we just need 5 6 for the final round. And then we're good. And then that would give us half T1, half T2. Alright, we need to fill to here, and then we have to stop it. I don't want to waste all of our T2, or all of our T1. Ugh. Out. What are we out of? Probably methane. If I had to hazard a guess. Say we were out of methane. I would be correct. Okay, that's not even that hard of a fix. Just have to go lakeside. And collect from here. There we go. That'll be more than enough methane to finish this off. Okay. Let's start away the oxygen over here. Okay. And then we put away the methane. We have to go to here. Then we stop it. Stop it. Check where we are. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay. And that leaves us with 5 rows of T1, 5 rows of T2. So that's perfectly organized. We are going to need messing. Okay. Next up, we can get the food from back here. Do you think that would work? We can build food back here, which is good. I need that. And then we can use this one for bacteria. However much I can get. We need to fill this up with bacteria so we can do bacteria and mutagen. So that we can start doing other things. Now, while that is working on bacteria and mutagen, we have a lot of butterflies, right? So, could also, well, I don't have teeth. It's gonna be like we could build another ecosystem, but I don't have teeth. Don't even know that I can make teeth. Check. I can. Okay. Go upstairs to the fridge. Set upstairs to the fridge. private rooms. Okay. More rounds. And we should. Okay. Pretty sure the bacteria is either full or has stopped. You go upstairs and this in the kitchen. And one more round plus 4, and we have a full fridge, which is good. I could always put the overflow in the cabinets, though. That's fine. Get a little extra. Have it in the cabinetry. Right? Like, these are all storage as well. Could put a little extra in the cabinet. Just for good measure. No? Thank you. Not off. Take this back upstairs. Okay. You're going to need sulfur again. We're also going to need water. Here we go. Perfect. Look at that. Fridge is full. And ready to go. Okay. Perfect. We're out of stuff for the bacteria. That's not what I wanted to press. I'm gonna guess water. Algae. All right. More water, more algae. Could also build some more butterfly farms, but again, I need more fertilizer for that. We have the fertilizer. I was just hoping first. So let's do that, shall we? How much do we have in the way of 6? Okay. Do I have an uncommon? Enough. Have a mute. Sorry, wrong one. Although I do have another 2 mutagen now. So we can So I do have another T2 mutagen now. What do we miss? sulfur. We're missing sulfur. All right, we need to get more methane. And we need to get more sulfur. So let's go to the waterfall. Thank you. Go home. This would be so much easier if I had the drones. Then I wouldn't have to go harvesting all this stuff manually. I could just like make it and be done. And then while it was working on making one thing, I could go make something else and then come back, pick up the stuff and be like, okay, we're ready. But I can't do that right now. Pulsar? Pulsar. Yes, please. Where are you gonna hit? Since I'm on the bottom, since I'm on the lake, it'd be fine. Pulsar! Can I get over there? I would like to get down in there. Thank you. Is there more? I mean, there's probably. I just have to find it. Yep, under this rock. Alright, so we'll have to wait for the rocks to despawn a little before I can go get more pulsar. Do not let me forget we had a pulsar hit. Because heaven's sakes knows we need pulsar. We need the pulsar right now. Insane. Or mutagen. You can always make another, how are we on bacteria? We're okay. Alright, we gotta go down to the waterfall anyway, or down to the lakeside anyway, because we had a pulsar hit, and I don't want to forget about that. I do not want to forget we had a pulsar hit back here. Here. Here it is. I do not want to forget that we had a pulsar hit. Need pulsar. Thing. Too bad I can't mine this, huh? Would be fun. Mine that, get a ton of pulsar. Yes, uncommon, I will take that. Waiting on the rocks to despawn a little. To double check that there's nothing left. One under this rock, and I can't get to it. Rock these. I can see it, I just can't reach it. Alright, well, since we're here, let's go take a look at the ecosystem, shall we? Just butterflies. Okay. That's fine. Rocks are starting to. Fantastic. See, there's another one over here. Just that pulsar. Ah, got it. I just can't, I just barely can't reach it, but we got it. Now that the rocks have started to spawn, I have a question for the map. If it comes up, when it comes up, after it stops glitching. Preferably. It's gonna be a minute. We'll give it a second. Okay. Answered. It does not show that a strike occurred. Does, however, show that this is a great place to get common larva. Carmen larva. Yeah. Uncommon are found back there. That's what I really. Eggs over here. Uncommon over there. Do we have a spot for rare? It doesn't look like we have a spot where we can farm rare larvae. Just common and uncommon. Okay. Ironically, there are 2 spots for uncommon. And none for common. Well, and only 1 for common. Okay. Which strikes me as odd. I think there'd be like 1 spot for uncommon. Starting to just. Got anything? Have anything? That's the question. You have an uncommon larva. I'll take it. Wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Don't mind me. See if we have any more pulsar available. I think that's probably it. But I just want some of these bigger chunks to go before we call it. Okay, we got the T5 heater that's closer to the osmium rod. And actually, while I'm thinking about it and while we're waiting on the rocks to despawn, come back here and grab that. Fun in here? Just in a million. I saw it. Fine. Okay, I was gonna be like, ooh, it disappeared already. It did not. It did not. But the rocks are slowly despawning, which is helpful. The rocks despawn, I can take a peek under there. I don't think there's any. I think that's it. Call it, guys. Because reals, I need more. pulsar hit. Alright. Look, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna empty my pockets. When I get back, you be despawned. How's that? And then I can look on the ground and say, there's nothing here. Huh, I was right. We got it all. In good conscience. Yes? I would like to say that in good confidence. That we did, in fact, get it all. But right now, I am not very about that. That's number 2. I was not. Have bacteria. Have methane. Have squash. What would we be missing? Sulfur. No, it doesn't take sulfur. Right? Mutagen takes sulfur. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Mutagen takes sulfur. Let's check the sulfur mines, shall we? Alright, fine. I'm going back to the pulsar hit. Yeah, I'm not going to go directly to the pulsar hit because I needed water. Now we'll go back to the pulsar hit. Well, most of the big rocks have. I feel confident saying we got it all now. But I would be able to see at least a little bit under this rock and nothing. Fine. Yeah, I would be able to see it under that rock and it's not there. So yeah, I'm gonna say we got it all. Okay. We got it all. We're good. Fine. Thank you. Also mine. Also mine. I will be taking all of those home with me. Thank you. Okay. Right here. Yeah, we need it. More oxygen here. For good measure. Okay. Really go harvest. Better words never come to me. Second floor. I want to. Butterfly. I will try not to cry. Tree bark. Bark. I mean, it's getting more full. Again, this would be a whole lot easier if I had drones. How are we doing on algae? All right. Let's talk bees. Right, because I just made the mutagen. And I went through all that work to make all that fertilizer. So let's talk bees. Thank you. So we have enough for 10 more gardens. A little over 10 more. A little over 10 more because we have the 6 that are in there. Why did you not sequence? I told you to sequence. This drives me crazy. Sometimes it just drives me absolutely nuts because, like, it'll say sequencing and then you'll close out and you'll walk away and it'll not sequence. Like, at all. I mean, maybe I close out like here on the question mark phase, but it should say sequence. And then I close out and then it looks like it's sequencing and it doesn't. Which frustrates me no end. Now you're going to be behind the rest of them. On the upside, we get a 7th bee. Okay. Fine. Say you're sequencing, sure. We could swap out our heaters for T5s, right? That is a thing that we could do. That would get more pressure and energy moving up. Sex spreader rocket would be immensely helpful, though. We just unlocked the butterfly? Yeah, we just unlocked the new butterfly. Okay, the T2 gas extractor would be best. I need that. Okay. Now you're sequencing. Now we're good. Did I do that specifically to make sure that that caught up with the rest of them? Yes. Yes. My life easier? Yes. That's working. All of those are working. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to put these away. We're at 12. Okay. We're muted. What are we missing? Oh, right, the sulfur. Right, the sulfur. Got. Thank you. Thank you. And one more, and we're good to go. I'm gonna let it rest for now. Pressing the wrong button. Thank you. Okay, and then upstairs. Time to make, guessed it, more bees. Okay. Because I want more farms. Primarily, I want more farms, and then we can start talking about making some more butterflies. Largely because the farms will support everything going forward. Right? Like the farms are going to support. First off, it would just look better to have all the farms out. But secondly, the farms would be a great way to support all the stuff that we need. Right? Thank you. Give it one. And that one hit. The one next to it, ready in a second. Perfect. Not want to drop that. Could we put that back up? Thank you. Done and done. Okay. Another 10 with another 5 running. Right, look. Now, just so that I can grab me another one. All of this. So that we can turn 5 into 6 and make it an even one for the garden. Okay, now, search. Does sequencing. It better do the sequencing. So that we can have more done. For the gardens. Okay. Turn off the butterfly farm. Turn off the outdoor farm. Right? 1 and T2. That's fair. We're We're going to drop this off downstairs, and then we're going to come back up and pick up that last one. Right? Drop that off. Come pick up this last one. Is there a reason for that? Not really, just to kill time, honestly. That up. I could stay. Grab all those. One. One of each of those. Water. There we go. Oh, not that. Now we're going to come out the back. I'm going to say, give me, guessed it, more garden. Right. Fantastic. Okay. And I want more garden. Yeah. Fine. Also mine. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come back. Say, connect. Connect. Connect on that third one? Not really, no. So then, what if connect? I say, build a garden. So then, connect it. I'm not done yet. Connect it. Going to say, put a garden, not connected. Right back in the middle. There. Deconstructed the wrong one. Okay. Try that again. Walkway there. Good walkway there. Take that out. Okay, cool. And then we want to connect some reason not connecting the one I wanted to connect in, which does frustrate me. There we go. Okay. That's where we want our gardens. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. So that's the plan, is to have the gardens out here. Right? That will be the plan. See? That anyway. Now. Have enough for 4 more? Don't need that. 4. 4. And 4. Okay, perfect. Yes, please. Fine. Okay. Okay. That one. Perfect. So there we go. We have more garden space. We have a lot more garden space, which is good. Very good. We're going to need all the garden space that we can get our hands on. You know? You're going to need all the garden space we can get our hands on. That's what, 14 new gardens? We have space to access the truck, right? We have space to access the doors. And we can still walk through our garden. Say that's 20. Wasn't. Try that. Word. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 3. I need. That's interesting. We have nighttime sounds now. I guess because we have insects now. So 8. That's 24. 526. So that's 33. Okay, so that's 31. Because we have the 2. Unless, maybe we can get more. So if we say there are 5. Right? There's the squash. There's the squash. There's eggplant. Mushroom. Cocoa. There's wheat. 6. 33 by would be, I don't know. Math is not my strong suit. What my phone is for. Okay. About 5. Okay. So about 5 per plant. So let's say we see if we can get 4 more of the cocoa. Go with 1 more. Just for good measure. We get more cocoa, we get more wheat. That would be 5 of each on cocoa and wheat. Right? That would be 5 of each for cocoa and wheat. And that still leaves us with 5 of each for everything else, which we have 5 for most of them, don't we? So my count's gotta be off. Well, no, because we're getting the that in. We have 5 of these. Have 5 mushrooms. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5 mushroom, 5 squash. Okay. So 3, 4, 5 mushroom. Okay. And then I want to take guys out, right? Say here would be cocoa. 1, 5, 4, 5, and that just leaves 1 garden. As either an empty or I can fill it with something like extra that we need. Get me. Thank you. Alright, and we do need to put up more butterfly farms. Like, I've been avoiding that, but like we Okay. I've been avoiding that, but that is something that... Okay. In the back. Fantastic. All right. That's fine. Yes. I've missed my guess. 3, 5, and then cocoa. And then we'll have more cocoa over there. Okay. There we go. Okay, fantastic. And that'll give me more cocoa, more wheat. More of everything we absolutely need. Cocoa. Thank you. Okay. Fantastic. And you're kind of starting to see what we're doing here, right? Where, like, we're going to take these gardens all the way to the end down here. Eventually. That will be the plan, is to take the gardens all the way to the end. I don't know why I'm harvesting. I don't actually need... Guys. I do need this because we just made a whole bunch of tea fertilizer, which means we're running low on squash. And that's for aesthetic purposes, mostly. Right? To the gardens is mostly for aesthetic purposes. I have you work on some bioplastic. If that one doesn't work for bioplastic, we'll go to another one. There we go. Not ready. Yeah. Okay. No, it worked. Perfect. Alright, and we have more squash ready. Thank you! I did need more bioplastic. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Did more bioplastic. We still need more bioplastic. Like, a lot more. But for now, let's go get a snack upstairs. And then we will... Butterfly? And then we will head to Get Lake. Yeah. Better when everything. Does it matter? No. Did I do it? Yes. Oh, we already have squash down there. Squash is already full. We are rapidly using up mushroom. So I'll go refill mushroom. But squash is full. Okay. Downstairs we go. Told you we were rapidly using up mushroom. Thank you. That's beef. There we go. No, wrong button. How are we doing? Better. Let's let this one fill up and then we'll stop it for now. Just because we're low on, well, okay on silicone. Should be okay enough on silicone, right? How are we doing on silicone? Yeah. We should be okay enough on silicone to finish. I do have to go lakeside anyway. We can get a drink. I'll just pick up some more silicone while I'm down there. Fine. Okay, that was common. It's just butterflies right now. I'm not really worried about it. I'd like to go pick up the silicone. And anything I can. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. No longer need cobalt. Still need some titanium. One more round. And then like 3 after that. And then we'll pause it and see where we stand. I would like the bioplastic to be filled. Be 3 after that, and then we'll see where we land. Not that far away. Nope, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. Alright, so this does take bioplastic, so we're actually in very good shape with that. Okay. How many butterflies do we have? 10, 15. 21, maybe 22? Okay. Right. So like. So that'll give me 10. Go lakeside with brown. Because I can. Okay. Done. Let's go back home. We're going to get enough to do some more. What do we have in the way of fertilizer? And that would be 25 if I were to do that. And I am okay with doing it. Why is the world pink? Why is the world pink? Because it's sunset? Yeah, okay. Sure. Go down this way. There we go. Thank you. All right. I saw a rare, a couple of things to collect back here. Common. Like a rare. Thank you. Fantastic. Alrighty. Go home. Put the larva away. And get enough for one last round. And then I can put the, what's it? The butterflies in. That'll be 15. I mean, are we going to need more than that? Yeah, probably. Another 5. close enough. Okay, let's go home. We'll grab all the butterflies I've got. And then we will open up our ecosystem and we'll get all the butterflies from there. We'll just put them all out. And I should check the power after this. So that we still have enough power. That was at 300. That's mine. Okay. Double check, make sure it's all full back here. Okay. Those are all. Go for the next round. Sure, green one. That'll work. More! We need more butterflies! Okay. You. Any more? Should have at least one more, if not two. There we go. Okay, that's better. Thank you. Got a bee larva. Oh. I'm a fan of getting freebies. Okay. There we go. Done. Okay. Oof. Fantastic. So let's go upstairs and see how well we're motoring along with insects now. I'm gonna guess still pretty slow. Guess we're still going pretty slow. Well, I mean, it's ticking up a little bit faster than it was. Fantastic. Which means we'll get the T2 beehive sooner than we have. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys the break video though. I will be back in just a second. kind of help?
Yeah, jump in that snow. Run in that snow.
Poor thing, it's under her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having ball.
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, like, she kind of hates it when it's just like, you know, a little bit of snow. But when it's deep like this, oh, she loves it. Come back.
Hey, I turned it off.
Sorry if I put too much video on your phone.
Don't worry about it. I have a thing to take care of that.
I kind of figure you did. Get it, Kay? Don't let that box get away with being unopened. You tell that box. Doesn't seem like it.
She's just checking for more.
Oh, okay.
But now she kind of wants to open the box.
Yeah.
I hope nothing's suspicious.
Yes.
Oh, no, there's still some cookie wrapping in there.
It's okay, Kay. Open the box. Yeah. Get it. And she's basically got it. She's just gotta get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, her little pig
out to the camp as I was coming back, and I kind of need that. Kind of important. Okay, so we should really probably get plants cranking up as well. Now, thing is I haven't done a lot with plants because we haven't been able to make mutagen to make. And I need algae to make mutagen. So we are going back to the lakeside. All right. So we are going back to the lakeside. Number 1, gotta get some water. Number 2, we need more algae. Okay. Ugh, can't wait till I get the drones. Stop having to harvest all the time. That would be fantastic, huh? I really probably should have started playing with the drones. Then, like, as soon as I found an osmium rod and some circuit boards, I could be like, yes, drones. Make me an army of drones. Fair and a half to have to wait. Alright. Go home. And let's go. Oh, algae. Alright. Start working on bacteria for me. I miss wonderful automation. That I didn't have to, like, go charging about. There we go. Next time I'll try to remember, next time I run a game. There will be a next time I get. Next time I run a game, I'll try to remember to have the drone unlocked. When I start. Make my life easier. I mean, I won't be able to get them at the start. Have drones at the start would be fantastic. Well, to have drones at the fantastic. Then I wouldn't have to keep running around harvesting stuff. Have my drone. But out of water. Basically, yeah. Kind of figured. Lakeside. Let's finish the algae and then I will get the water. Yeah. I won't miss it anymore. Thank you. it's starting. Ah, just a regular storm. I don't care. I really don't care about just a regular storm. I would care if it were like a super alloy. Or a pulsar. Or something of that nature. Osmium. Care about that. Go back down to the lake. And we'll get more water. We should probably put down a few more water collectors. Right? Like, I know we have 3, and I know that's pretty good. Put down a few more, I'll get more water faster. Probably do. Am I going to? More bacteria, but like the other thing is, right, is that if we had more if we had drones, it like once we have drones, it will be a move. Have a water collector out. The 3 will be more than fine once we have drones. But we're struggling right now. Problem is that we're struggling right now. Not struggling in a bit. I meant to check the power. Do we need more power? Oh, probably, but you know, one way to find out. We're probably gonna lose power, but ooh, did not lose power. I should go back and check where we are at power, though. That should be more than enough. Like, more than enough. Let's roll. It would be helpful if we could put up a new generator. We're almost a breathable atmosphere. That's nice. Okay. Put up 2 ones. I'm gonna do that. Over. Them out here. That'll help my situation. I have a question. Says minus. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Minus 180 to energy. That does minus 25. It is a significant bump in both heat and pressure, though, right? It is a significant bump. But I'm just not sure if we're ready to make the leap yet on replacing. Because it's going to be such a big drain on power. And I mean, we could always just put out more nuclear reactors. But I would prefer it if we could generate. No? That will be a big boost for energy. And we still have some pulsar left, so that's good. Don't want to use all of my pulsar. That will give us, quite the boost towards energy, which would be fantastic. Okay. So then. How are we on? Do we want to wait to put more tree spreaders out till we're gonna unlock at 32? We're almost at 29. I mean, that'll take a little while, but it won't take like. On the flip side of that, though, that gas extractor plants roll up. How close are we to collect? Not even. Not even. Sizers are coming in. Well, not soon. A couple of days. I really could use that harvester, but that won't be here for like a day, maybe the end of. Well, the end of the week is tomorrow. Saturday. Alright, well, like maybe next week. But I really need to push this up to 45. Well, this one and this one. Actually, I really want the fusion cell for wreck diving. I really want the osmium rod because we're going to need the osmium rod to build the drone station and to build more extractors. Right. Thing is if we're gonna work towards that drone station, so that my life gets a lot easier, right? If we're gonna work towards that drone station, the life gets easier. Gonna need to get a lot of things a lot faster. Go get more sulfur. Sulfur. We're also going to need alloy because we're running very low. Before I go go grab some more alloy. Running critically low on alloy. Fantastic. Okay. So, alloy. Yeah, I told you we were very low on sulfur. Sulfur. Working on explosives, although we will still need bacteria. Gonna need to turn the bacteria into, you guessed it, mutagen. Yes. Problem with this of E, right? Lines of for the minimum. Five. Okay. Well, I mean, we did get at least back with that, so that's good. Right? Real quick. I think it's done all it can do. Out of sulfur, probably. Sulfur. Always sulfur and algae. Yep, out of sulfur. Okay. Now, come back down in here. Do I have a heat or a pressure multiplier? I have pressure. That would be better if we... Yes? Right? Because it's in the middle of the heat. That would be better if we put them fire in. I do not have heat. All we have is pressure. We have plants and we have oxygen and we have pressure. And that is all I have. Okay. I put pressure in. Alright. So. Wrong lock. Still the wrong lock? Seriously? Or super alloy rods. Go ahead. Make me a couple more alloy rods. Two more is all I need for now. We're gonna need a lot more than We're gonna be back in like a second more. Is that an uncommon? Nope. That's a rare. Right, okay. Right. Massive. Call that up in a second. Story full? Not quite. Fantastic. So, yeah, we're starting to see. Fine. Rares. Crazy. Oops. And uranium rock. Okay. Now. Go. I put a fence up, right? That way I can back up without worrying about falling off. Was my primary concern. Want to be able to back up without worrying about falling off. Fantastic. So, go upstairs and see how we're looking. If I can remember where I left the office. That's heat and pressure. I mean, no real change, right? It is ticking up slowly. We have a cheat machine optimized. First one I had set up was on one. I don't really use the optimizers that much. I mean, I know it's probably better if I do. No, I had a two. I know it's probably better if I do, but like, I just. Or more? We're gonna need more alloy. All right. Again, I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew it was going to be a problem. Okay. Probably one more. We can do one more. That's going to be about it. Okay. Well then. That's it. That's all I can do for the moment. I wanted to go upstairs anyway. That. No, it should. Well, yeah, no. That should be blocked off now. And they're gonna yell at me about my hydration in a minute, but first things generally first. Power. Yeah, the ore extractors are what's doing the most damage, but that's okay. Teleporters are second. It's like, that's fine. I expected that. We have so many ore extractors. And honest truth is, we're gonna just. Okay. So, here's the thing. Replace the T1 tree spreaders for. Right? I ran right past what I have to go down to the waterfall anyway. Right? Go down here anyway. And let's find the T or the T. So like this guy. Take that. Guy. That. Okay. That is. Oh, and there's the fifth. I was one. Okay. So we should have at least 5 of these. Okay. So. That got us the bacteria, the tree bark, and super alloy. Right? Let's say Bioplastic can go. Fertilizer. Okay. I can do that. Can do that. And then swap one of these out for a Rosie. So a lady. Okay. Now we are going to go back down to the waterfall zone. But these can be built on land, right? So I can come like out here where the forest isn't as dense. Trade some of these in. For a forest. Oh. Okay, perfect. And then we can put our trees back out. Right? And these will be teeth, so they will have a lot more power, but they will also look a lot nicer and do. And hopefully that will crank up plants a little bit. The other one. That one. Don't think it's this one. Oh, I know there's a fifth one out here. Not sure where I put it. Should I have been putting in the tree seeds as we went? Probably. Did I do that? Uh-oh. Ah, found it. That's not it. Huh. Well, where did I put it? Did I not put a... out? Did I put it in? Like it. Got that one. Got... Found you. All the way back here. Fantastic. Found it. That'll help boost plants, I think. I think that'll get it running quickly. Not really, but it'll give it a boost. We honestly need more. I need more trees, and I need more trees. Like, I need more tree growers, and I need more. in order to get this going, right? More tree growers, I need more. But we did jump from 9 to 10.4, so that's good. Almost full atmosphere. Fantastic, because then I don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. We need to go get more alloy, but the alloy. Let's go lakeside. Get silicone. Like that. Hoping if I held control, like drop home. That we can put that in, that out. Home we go. Okay. Not getting much in the. Oh, and we're full on coal. Ah, no, we were full on cobalt. Okay. Full on cobalt? Why did you just collect it? Mostly just so that that would start collecting them. So I'm gonna collect that. Mostly. Collect doesn't. Go back to work. Is the thing. If I need it to go back to work. Go. Another uncommon. So we're building back the uncommons. I do need to do that. You. Done and done. Okay. The upgrades I'm missing. We're missing the teeth birch. Worried about it? So we went up from 10.4 to 10.5, which is not the worst I've ever seen, but I'd really rather it be motoring up faster. Now the problem is, in order to get it motoring up a lot faster, we'd have to put out more tree spreaders. And in order to put out more tree spreaders, I would need things. At least that's motoring. That. Now we're about to get the tree spreader. Okay. I'm gonna guess when we unlock breathable atmosphere, we get a spreader. Which will do a lot more. Send up a multiplier rocket. I mean, we already have 5. Don't see us sending up another one's gonna help. I could try putting out another, go up upstairs. Try sending out another, because we do have that other tree, right? Try putting out another tree spreader. Problem is we have one other tree. That'd be a problem. Spreaders won't work without a seed. In order to make trees, I need mutagen. In order to make mutagen, I need bacteria. In order to make bacteria, algae, water. Critically, all right. Go get more water and then go more algae. And we will make as much, and we will make as much, oh yeah, I forgot about water. Forgot I put down tons more water. That'll help. It won't fix everything, but it'll help. Water. We also need sulfur and algae. No? You. I also saw some. Lucky duck. This will get water going. Better. Start it working. More algae. We have plenty of water. We need more algae. We need. Why am I going to the waterfall? Don't know. Oh, I needed sulfur. That's why I was thinking I needed to go to the waterfall, because I wanted to check on the sulfur. Sulfur, we need alloy. Fine. Alright. I need sulfur, I need alloy. I need drones, so I don't have to keep. So that when we're not working with it, we can get full lockers of this stuff and not have to worry about it. And then I can go out and explore and not have to sit here and be like, but. Know what I mean? Go get algae because I guarantee you we are also out of algae. Because when are we not out of algae? Honestly. Not out of. Thank you. Okay. Back home we go. Because we all know we're out of algae again. Told you we're out of algae. Should I put down some more algae generators? Again, it's one of those where it's like, I mean, I could, right? Like, I could put down more algae generators. But, like, once we hit drone, I'm gonna regret it. I could always just take them back. Not like I can't deconstruct stuff. Rarely ever. Checking back this way a little, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Told you this is gonna be harvest day. Hopefully, by tomorrow we will have drones. I might have to do some off-screen grinding to do it, but hopefully by tomorrow we will have drones. And I will be able to go back into doing what I actually want to do, and that's go out exploring. Right now, there's just so much else to be done that exploring is just not a priority. But I want to go out exploring. There's like a whole area that we haven't even come close. Well, we came close to it. There's like a whole plateau zone that we haven't even explored yet. Like, I've dipped my toe in it once, and I haven't been back since. I would like to go back. Out of water. Go. Well, let's go finish the algae, and then we'll start on the water. That way it gives the algae maximum respawn time. While I get more, gives the algae some extra respawn time, and for definitely more algae. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was unripe algae. Fantastic. Alright, we got the algae. Now it's time to get the water. Water's not even full again. Hoping getting algae with water. Okie doke. Okay. Algae. Water. Alright, let it do its job. Go back to the lakeside. The rest of the water. Oh. Okay. That's all I got. Okay. I thought I heard something incoming. It was just the mines. There we go. Okay, that's better on the bacteria. Are we in nitrogen? Okay, we're gonna need more methane. We're gonna need more sulfur. Like a ton more. Let's go for the methane first. And then we'll talk about sulfur. Going to need a ton more methane. Not bad. Good collection. I'm just trying to give the sulfur the maximum chance to. Alright. Okay, we got the tea hive. That'll be helpful. Done. What was I doing? Down here for. Got that. Oh, right, it wasn't here. We wanted to go to the waterfall. For sulfur. Full. Yes, nice. Okay, well, you know. Take what you can get, I suppose. Out of water again, I guess. Technically no, but also yep. Okay. Mutagen. And we're also going to need some mutagen. Go upstairs and get it. Huh. Go upstairs. grab a snack. All right, and we go downstairs. Oh, let's take a look at the T2 hive, right? Oh, you'll see what I see, because I see it needs fertilizer. Which means, you guessed it, more water, more algae. What's coming? Regular shower, I think. I don't care. Yeah, regular shower. I don't care. Okay, bye. But did we get a strike back here? We kind of did. Box everywhere. Oh, right. I should go to the lake and grab my rocket. I forgot that we got stuff from the trading post, so we could plant more plants. I forgot all about that. Let's go take care of that. Trading rocket has been back for hours at this. So let's go finish the planting. Wheat is going to be something that's going to be valuable later. I know it doesn't make much sense now, but it's going to be valuable. Okay. 4. 5. Done and done. All right. Well, there we go. Okay. Go over to and cocoa. Okay. Fantastic. How we looking? Okay. Make me the methane isn't going to be a problem. The sulfur is going to be an. Ugh. Alright, let's go. After this, I want to check something upstairs. Sulfur was going to be an issue. Alright, let's check upstairs. Ooh, we've almost hit breathable atmosphere. And as expected, we've almost hit 32, which means that'll be the T3. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, I think. When we hit 100. When we hit breathable atmosphere, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day because we're almost there. So when we hit breathable atmosphere, I'll go ahead and call it a day. The reason is simple, honestly. I've really got to go make dinner for really got to go make dinner for family. So there's that. But also what I'm gonna do is I'll see if I have time to do a little bit of off-screen grinding to get us up to, hopefully, up to or close to drone. If I can get us up to or close to drones, that means we can do exploring tomorrow. Instead of me just harvesting and harvesting and harvesting more stuff. I mean, like, I know the point of this game is terraforming, but it's also exploring. And I want to do some exploring. But it's hard to do exploring when I'm terraforming. I need to go get water. That's not where we're going for water. That's the that is still the bathroom. Navigate my own base. I'll tell you what. Alright. That means we have just hit breathable atmosphere. Fantastic. Alright, so I might trade out the teeth for teeth tree spreaders off camera, but I'm not really going to do much off camera other than just harvest and make stuff so that we can build more stuff. But anyway, I will be back tomorrow. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, usually somewhere between 10ish a.m. to 1 p.m. Ooh, we're gonna get fish next. 10ish a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever's easier for y'all to Google when I go live. I will be playing more Planet Crafter until we finish the on Planet Crafter, so it'll probably be like another 2-3 weeks on Planet Crafter, and then we'll be done with this one. And then there is a poll in the About section of my Twitch if you want to vote on the next game. If not, then I get to pick. And I hope to see you all back here tomorrow. Till then, have a great day. Bye, everyone.